Welcome back to another edition of Conversations. I'm your host, Franny Smith, and today we get to sit down with the Western Illinois Regional Council's sexual violence educator, Naomi Taylor. Naomi, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about what you do as an educator.
Basically, what I do is violence prevention education. So I travel around just about anywhere they'll have me. I go to schools, obviously, colleges, senior citizens groups, everywhere, and just talk about different violence issues. We do a lot of prevention type stuff, especially with young kids, like pre-K through 5th grade. We do like a sexual abuse prevention program that teaches them basically not to, like if someone was to touch them in an area of their body they weren't supposed to, what they could do and that type of thing. A little more in depth, like in high school and things like that, we go through the whole gamut of different violence issues, how they're interconnected, bringing in like our society and media influence and all of those types of things, and tying all that stuff together, giving them ideas on why this stuff happens, what they can do about it, all of that type of thing as well.
So what kind of response do you generate from these kids?
And it depends sometimes on the kids, it depends on the material. Obviously sometimes people get uncomfortable talking about those types of things. We try to incorporate some things that are kind of fun for them to start out with, talking about different aspects like gender roles and things like that, and where those things come from. And we do a little thing on toys just to kind of get them warmed up to talking about like more in depth about those issues and the dynamics of violence and all those types of things as well. So.
And you had said it's not really lecture that you do, you kind of make them do more,
We try to do more interactive stuff. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it's one of those things, if something's not working, you just have to change it and kind of
right
on your toes, like, okay, well, we're going to try this instead. So.
Yeah. So do you have like a lot of helpers with you?
Nope.
No, just
you. Me. Just me. The kids, they're my helpers, I guess.
Gotcha. And so April is Violence Awareness Month.
Right.
So what all goes into that?
We do a lot of different awareness programs, different things like you probably noticed, I believe it's today on campus, they do the Clothesline Project. And basically, this is a project where people that are victims or family of victims and people decorate t-shirts to promote awareness, as well as, it's kind of a way for them to tell their story or in support of someone else. And depending on the type of violence they were subjected to, that the color of the t-shirt is what tells kind of the story on that. Like white, for instance, is where someone has died because of the violence. So that would be in a case where someone's doing that in memory of somebody else and kind of telling that story. Red and orange are sexual assault, and then yellow, I believe, is domestic violence. And then child sexual abuse and those types of things also factor in, which is blue and green. And it's very powerful, like to walk through and you see all the t-shirts and the messages, like it's a very humbling experience in one aspect, that like this is what this person wanted to say about what happened to them, and usually it's very impactful to people. That's just one of the things that we do. Obviously, a lot of other awareness events. In the past, we've done like a sexual assault mock trial. We do fundraising as well. We've got a Kathy Simmons Memorial event coming up, which is a walk-run that is for a lady that in one of our surrounding counties that we serve that was killed because of domestic violence. So all those things kind of tie in together, and just try to get the word out there as much as we can that this stuff happens and these are the dynamics of it and this is what you can do to help. So
that was going to be my next question. The memorial, the 5K, it's going to be in May, correct?
Right, May 9th.
Okay, and so that's about the woman that was murdered from her husband, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Right. And that was Hancock County, which is pretty close to us
right.
in proximity. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so can anyone do this 5K?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. All you have to do is you can pre-register online on WIRC's website, or you can come the day of the race and register that morning obviously their t-shirts, so pre-registering, you get the t-shirt and all of that type of thing as well. And pretty easy to do. It's a fun event. We did it last year. We had a pretty good response and turnout and everything, and decided to do it again. So.
Gotcha. So obviously it's not just McDonough County or Hancock County, it was a bunch of
Right,
counties coming
right.
together.
Yeah.
That's really great.
And yep, anybody can sign up and anyone can do it. So.
That's great. And you had said that for Violence Awareness Month, so is it like something every day you guys do, or is it like every week?
And usually, because we serve such a broad area, we do like a 5-county area. We do awareness tables, and we try to do that at least once during the month in our different counties. So we're kind of in a different county, twice a week. Like yesterday, I believe they were in Galesburg doing the clothesline project, and then doing an awareness table in Oquawka, which is Henderson County. So we get all those places covered to kind of raise that awareness and promote what we have going on and kind of let them know.
Awesome. And so what can we do as citizens to help raise awareness?
There are quite a few things people can do. Generally, my rule of thumb is just telling people really be educated and aware of sexual violence and issues, and not buying into all the myths and the media hype when it comes to, we're a very blaming society, like we're very blaming culture when it comes to some of the things that surround those issues. So really getting educated, trying to find ways to be supportive of people who this type of thing has happened to, because statistically, the odds are people know someone in their own life that something like this has happened to. And then going a little further, and we always are looking for people to volunteer with our agency. To do that, you have to take like a 40-hour course in sexual violence and a 40-hour course in domestic violence, which is, that class is taught at our office. But we have like a 24-hour hotline and a lot of different other opportunities for people to kind of get involved and be able to, hopefully not only prevent this type of thing from happening, but as well as being able to work with people and support survivors and all of that type of thing as well.
Well, Naomi, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. Join us next time for another edition of Conversations. Have a good day.